Hold on, give me 1 second. Um, Anyways, as I said before, hey, what's going on, guys? p11 I didn't have that up, so I didn't know whether the broadcast was recording, so I just did the whole intro again. So, yeah. Let me go ahead and get rid of that now. So, as you see before, there's no camera today. I figured because it sort of gets rid of some of the gameplay. So I just decided to, just to take it off for a second, or at least for this gameplay. So, anyways, as I said before, go ahead and head over to my YouTube channel. And hello, how are you doing? Never mind. Anyways, head over to my YouTube channel to leave comments. My YouTube channel is ButlerJ1977, as I will say frequently now throughout the live stream. Because, I believe my YouTube channel doesn't get mentioned a lot. I mean, I only have like 15 subscribers or so. So, and today I'm going to try to get a lot more commentary in, so, And I watched a walkthrough on the pipe. Apparently, I'm not missing a pipe. It's just I put a pipe in the wrong way. So, yeah, let's go fix that right now as soon as the game loads in. Let's alright, over here. Over here. No, it's this way. I'm done. Anyways, so it's over here. I believe if I is it working? Okay, hold on. Either I'm not. Actually, I think that's it. Hold on. Let me go try something. Let me go see if the water's cleared out, or if I can move that one lever that I couldn't move. And I've only watched the walkthrough for the pipes because I didn't want to get rid of most of the story. Let's go ahead and use it. Yep. Yep, there it goes. Head over here. What? Hold on, I think I know what to do. This whole gameplay, I've been having to throw rocks at it. I'm not even gonna be surprised if I have to throw a rock at it. Just get a brick. Get a brick and just toss it like that. And get up here. Bam, bam. I might actually need a regular rock. I missed. Hold on. Okay. Let's go ahead and speed up my life. Anyways, so bam. See, I knew it. All right, let's go. Oh no, the morgue. He waited for his eyes to adjust to the darkness, but no shape or contour appeared. Alright, oh. Yeah, that's right.
Do you see, Daniel? It has yielded. What? The shadow. It has? For now. Come, let's get this out of here so we can get some peace.
Yes, let's. Where to?
Just down the corridor, to the morgue.
Are there more dead men there?
You did well, Daniel. Come, let's get going.
Why did he avoid his question? Anyways, let's go ahead and get to the
Alexander, along with Daniel, makes up the foundation for the entire story. Together they make the core conflict. There was a lot of background for this character, as he is in a sense the villain, so I wanted to do everything that I could to make him likable and have people sympathize with him.
You're gonna have to read that,
It's just
sorry.
the best way to make a bad guy. If we can have the player feel for their opponent, they might start questioning their own actions.
Hey, what is going on, guys?
Alexander's story is quite
Can y'all head over
interesting
to my
in its
YouTube
own
channel,
right,
Butler
but in the end it was
J1977,
important to have the
because
story deal with
that
the
way I can see your
relationship
comments.
between Daniel and Alexander. That's why there is so much about the last few weeks and so little about the history of Alexander. Because after all, since we're playing Daniel, and he seemed to want to get back at Alexander, we the player want to know how bad it really was and decide for ourselves if we think he should be punished.
The flashback of the guy trapped is actually inspired by true events. During the bubonic...
Predate. This is ridiculous. Why doesn't someone enter this room? Hey! Anybody! Am I all alone here? Help! Help! I'm so tired. If I sleep, I'll wake from this nightmare. If not, I pray my Heavenly Father will take me in my sleep.
I'm guessing he died in his sleep.
The flashback of the guy... During the bubonic plague outbreaks, people were buried so quickly that it was not always checked that they were probably dead. This meant that people sometimes woke up, finding themselves locked up, entombed, surrounded by corpses. Scratches on doors and walls of such rooms have been found.
Y'all can
confirming
pause
that
if
it
y'all want
did
to read
happen.
that. Give me some of those. Anyways, once again, y'all can pause if y'all want to read that. There's that. Hold on, I'll get to that in just a second. I need oil. 8. That's pretty good. 8. Pretty good. Oh. You've missed a lot. I can tell you that. Oh my god. YouTube, please don't sue me. Okay. Yeah, no, there's nothing in here. Okay, y'all saw nothing. Oh my god, there's more. Something in here I need to get. Ugh. I don't want to be around it. Ugh. There's not any oil? Hold on, maybe I missed some over here. Ah. No, not over here. Ugh. You lost your couch that you grew up on? What? You lost your couch. How do you lose a couch?
Whatever it takes.
I'm trying to find oil, so if you can not. Alright, slight headache. God, come on, where is the I know I saw some. I thought I saw some oil. Maybe I gotta.
I hear you breathing, Daniel. Do you hear me? Have you changed your mind?
Shut up. Alright, get ready for my soothing voice. I fear for Daniel. He is reckless. He is tainted by the approaching shadow and will not be able to pass the gate. Will he be able to accept in the end? My love, I've seen evil in him. How am I to trust him with the truth? What cruel irony that I have to do unto him that Agrippa did unto me. Getting rid of my couch and getting oh man, that sucks. I had a couch. and I basically grew up with it. Yeah, it was in my old house whenever we moved. Anyways, I thought I saw some sort of oil thing over here. Oh. Ew. Anyways, what is this? Respect for
As
the
with
dead.
the cistern, this takes the player closer to Daniel's dark past. It was important here that the corpses did not have the normal gory shock value, but was more true to reality and disturbing. We really wanted to approach this stuff with respect and not just show it in an exploitative fashion. I hope that shows when you play the game.
Okay. I'm gonna close this door. RIP, respectfully. The body is still stiff, the minor... Oh, don't tell me I have to do something. Hey, what is going on, guys? By the way, Panda Man, this might annoy you a little bit, but for each newcomer, I will be repeating my YouTube. So, if y'all ever want to leave a comment, please head over to my YouTube channel, which is ButlerJ1977. It is my gamer tag. So that way I can see your comments. Anyways, so let's, oh my god, please I don't have to do something. Hold on, can I, like... Hold on, can I, like... I have this hot up. Yo, what is it? Oh. Okay. Oh, like, oh no. 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 Probably got AIDS now. Ooh, Jesus, no. Okay. 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 Alright, let's calm down and tag it here. Alright. Alright. Stay calm. Stay calm. It's okay now. There's a chair for what facing the TV and it looks like a horror movie happening in the living room of my house. Yeah, I bet. Oh. Okay, here's our code name if we ever get scared. It is now Re. Just Re. Okay. Ooh. I know. I'm so scared. Okay. I think he's gone. I'm still gonna stay low though, just in case. Oh, take me home. Almost heaven, West Virginia. Take me home, country road. Oh. Oh my god, I need to like calm down. It's called "Take Me Home, Country Road." You should look it up. It's a great song, by the way. Really great song.
No, don't kill her.
I want to kill her. Almost heaven, West Virginia. Take me home, country road. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, growing like a breeze. Take me home, country road, to the place where I belong. Take me home, country road. No, I can't go there now. Oh. Oh. I have no oil whatsoever. Take me home, country road. I'm legit about to faint. Yeah, hold on. I need to get into light, like now. No, hold on. No. What happened? Okay. Hold on, my phone's freaking out. Yeah, I am. Like, all the way. What was that? Can I focus on it, please? Come on, give me it. I want it. Focus. Focus. Come on. Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna be here for a second. There we go. There we go. See? All that for nothing. Just for a little thing. You didn't have to faint. Alright. Well, it looks like I'm not as screwed as I thought I would be. Anyways, so... No. Anyways, I think I have AIDS now because of that, stick. I don't get why I had to freaking put my hand on the needle. The beautiful wind orchard seemed a testament to nature's strength, being able to grow inside a burning. Also, it was Alexander's studies and care which it enabled the flowers or something like that. I don't know. Let's go checking back and see. Actually, can I like fill up my lantern? Come on, I want to fill up my lantern. God. I don't have any oil. Hey, I can walk down here now. Oof, okay, what is this? Sewer! Yeah! Hernie Boyle went to class carrying the anger of his bitter mother. He never cried. He made others cry instead. Pain is like that. You either become sad or you become angry. Henry always chose that later or something like that. Okay, my game is live. Oh no. This is never good. Alright, let's meet the water monster. No? What is this? The sewer.
Somehow, every adventurer finds himself in a sewer at some point in his life, and Daniel is no different. Usually these levels tend to be a bit dull, but this one turned out rather okay. Quite a step up from the last sewer level I did in Penumbra Requiem. It was supposed to be a blue tinted level, with a feeling of being cold and damp, but it stood out too much to really fit in with the other levels. We settled for a green tint on the brown dungeon set, as it worked nicely as a transition between the cistern's green stones and the brown torture nave level.
Alright, let's go. Alright. I'm pretty sure that's the monster that I can't see. I think that's the one, like, with its face, like, cut straight up in half. Because the other monster, he could see and hear. This one, I think he can only hear. Well, I decided not to do face cam today. Okay, I'm gonna go this way. You stay over there. Take me home. Take me home. Alright. Can I have, like, oil, please? I would really like some oil. So that I can use my lantern. What is this? Yes. Oh, hey. Aw. Darn it. Looks like we're not getting it out that way. Just came from that way. I need to go over here. Alright, what's this? Oh, yes, oil. Look at that. How much left? Oh man, it contains no oil. We need that. Alright, hold on, what is this?
This is the machinery that controls the mill rotation speed. There is not much to say about this part. Just a couple levers that change some values when moved, and do stuff when the right value is set. As you might already know, playing around with the combination of both levers, you can notice a background sound changing. At the time of working on this, there was no proper sound available for this background sound, so I just picked some placeholders from what was in there already. I thought that creaky sound that is heard when the elevator falls down would do a nice one for the medium speed. How wrong I was. It was unbearable to say the least, so I just ended up removing all placeholders and leaving a to-do note in the script.
So I'm guessing we gotta make this quiet? Like that? Mementos. The two levers control them. Exactly. Yes, I'm pretty sure we hear that. Maybe. Okay, I think that's as quiet it's gonna be. Anyways. Yeah, that sounds much different from the monster with the face. So this one has no face. Open the door, please. I'm guessing you left. So, Panda Man, you might want to keep on talking to me here, sort of, you know, I would like to feel not alone, please. Starting to get tired. What is this?
This here was my first job at script.
Okay.
What's happening? What are you doing? Let me go! Please, don't take me! Nobody ever returns!
Oh, too bad.
This here was my first job at scripting a puzzle. I must say that I like working on scripts, but that's probably because I love anything that looks or feels like programming. Scripting puzzles does not involve just writing a plain script. You also get to edit entities, create particle systems, set up stuff like areas and entities in the level to support the script. It is actually a lot of fun, and it allows for quite a bit of creativity. This particular puzzle is about having to jam a can of water mill to be able to get through it. But it first needs to be slowed down somehow.
Okay. Okay, where is it? Okay. Hey, tinderbox.
This pipe you see here can be broken to be used later to join the mill. It is actually a model with two bodies joined by a hinge joint. To do this part of the puzzle, I first made it so you could break the joint at some point when pulling, but this just felt really strange. So I just asked James how we were doing this kind of stuff in the game, and he told me to just add some area that counted hits in the script. So every time the pipe collided with this area, certain variable was increased by 1. If you enable the debug window, you can see this area with activating the draw physics debug option. When this variable reached a given value, it triggers the breakage of the pipe, spawning the broken pipe item, and that's how it works.
Nice. Alright, let's continue. Yo, let's do this. Okay. I want to make sure the monsters are nowhere near me, so I'm gonna stay low for a second. Okay. Because you never know, he might be like right behind that door. Hey! See, I knew it would be the monster
Daniel,
with the thing.
turn around this instant. You are carrying the shadow with you.
Let me see its hand. Normal hand. Hey, legs. What about this hand? Yeah, regular hand. Oh no. Not again. I didn't kill your friend. Ugh. You are ugly. Ugh. Just look at this design, though. Look at the teeth. You can tell they put a lot of work in this. Look at the legs. Look. Oh, Jesus Christ, that scared. Oh my God, it scared me so bad. Oh. Alright. Okay. What did Memento say? A gate. Weird gate was torn down by the creature. I'm pretty sure he's heading this way too. What did it say about the gate? It said like a heavy gate or something like that. A buried gate was torn down by the creature. Oh! He is coming here. I think he left. Yeah, he left. Ugh. Hate the pulsating tissue. Panda Man, you still there? Okay, I'm guessing I gotta go this way. Take me home, country road. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, take me home. Got a rock. Yeah, he's guarding that door. Alright, hold on. Okay, yep, it's time to go. It's time to go. Yep. Time to go. Time to go. Bye. Go. Let's go. Okay. Yep. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Oh. Please don't tell me it's gonna fall. Oh. There is never any escape. Things like this live with you. Always. How could he know if Henry would show up down the road or even at his house? Is he that mad? Would he do that? Probably. I don't know. So if these monsters or creatures, what if they're the shadow? Like, you know, like what if Alexander like took the orb for himself? Would he do that? Give me that. Okay, nothing in here. Won't budge. You will. Hold on, I'll check you out in just a second.
After almost 2 years of continuous development of the editors, this was my very baptism of fire in level creation. My first big level edited ever, that is. Making the base for this level was my assignment for week 8 this year, and I must confess, I was pretty excited about it all. You know, not ever having used the editors in a real life run, I was wondering how well I was going to do.
Alright, let's go this way.
August 1839. I can't stop sweating and shaking. The warding ritual was not something of a sane mind. I did not even realize the dungeon was still in use. Alexander had his servants bring one of the prisoners, a murderer, he told me. Alexander made all the arrangements, but he said I had to perform the ritual in order to have the right effect. The shadow could be led astray by the blood of another. Killing the man would provide us precious time. What else could I do? Alexander said it had to be done. He is saving my life. I don't have the luxury of argument.
Okay. How much oil? I got enough. A few drops of oil. Yeah, I'm gonna save that just in case, you know. Something's not working. Something must be wrong with the machinery. The levers on the top of the floor are not working. It is probably something with the machinery. What about you? Okay. And I gotta go find something to make it work.
A good thing about me using the tools I am dedicated to develop is that I could get a close view on how they feel when working with them. And it's easier and quicker to get bugs fixed when working like this, as they usually get in the middle of the way and the only solution is just getting your hands dirty and fix them. This also works well for small features that don't take much time to add. I'm not sure which one I added from working on this level, but it usually starts like thinking, oh, being able to do this or that would be really nice, and ends up with the feature in the editor. Not everything works like this, you know. I actually have an endless list of stuff to add to the editors, but there is always so little time. It will come eventually, that's for sure, or maybe not.
Okay. Alright, I don't like the sound that I'm hearing. go over here. Ooh, there's got to be something under this. There has to be. Oh, tinderboxes? Hey, that's pretty good. Come on, give me him. Give me him. Here we go. Really? That's it? Would have expected there to be more. Ugh, sorry about that.
Agrippa, I need you to stay awake. Can you feel the syringe?
No, I can't feel anything. Alexander?
Yes.
Soon, I won't even be able to move, will I?
Your life is safe.
I don't doubt that. But will it be worth living?
Okay. What is this? Laboratory, looks like. That's blocked off.
The Agrippa Awaken sequence is inspired by the movie 7, when they find the sloth victim. I thought that scene was really disturbing, so it stuck to me. When writing the design of the Agrippa event, it came to mind instantly. A fun thing about Agrippa is that he was first supposed to be a severed head that was placed at several locations in the game. He then later turned into the guy that is in the game now. If you wonder why he does not have a lower jaw, then that's because we did not have the resources for voice sync. It was then worked into the story though, as Alexander does not want him talking when he shouldn't.
Okay. But how come that there's a body shackled? I feel like it's gonna start moving. Oh, I knew it.
Help me. Who's the switch?
Switch.
Please. Thank you. You have my gratitude. My name is Agrippa. Whom are you? Daniel? Like the prophet thrown into the lion's den? Tell me, are you among the lions, Daniel? You want to stop Alexander?
Yes.
Oh my. So Babylon shall fall, you say?
Yes.
You worry too much. Alexander is toothless without an all. He has one. That's not very promising at all. The sanctum is basically impenetrable, but guess why more? It could be breached by another, but Alexander broke his, my own, a long time ago. Really? Then if you tell the truth, by all means. Seek out the pieces of the broken home and mend away. I believe he uses them for torture now. They practically leak matter, which is quite useful, I understand. There should be 6 of them. Look around the choir and the transept. You should be able to find them there.
An orb is needed to enter this inner sanctum. That shattered pieces lie scattered in the torture rooms.
Daniel, I hate to bother you further, but if you're really going after Alexander, would you consider taking me with you?
Yeah.
I know it sounds ridiculous. I mean, look at me. But if you find anything concerning a man named Johann Rein, would you please bring it to me?
Yeah.
I believe he was working on a way to heaven. A recipe for some sort of potion, a tonic to free me from this husk of mine.
Yeah. How do I take it? The dying man seeks a note written by a man named John Ware. Okay.
What lever? Oh, that one. So many of Alexander's things are breaking down. Look around. Maybe the other room. There are machine parts hidden all over this place. You'll find a way to fix it.
Okay. Okay, I can't turn it back.
Me? I'm Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa. I was once quite important here. Baron Alexander has sustained my soul in this dead heart for years. Who knows how many? Hundreds, I presume.
Probably.
Alexander is quite impressive in many ways, but he has grown impatient.
Yep. Oh, what is this? Might be open from here. I think that's the same thing there. What is this? Mementos. Heavy doors blocking the path. Okay. Hold on. Let's not open that door.
How are things coming? By me? I'm the next best thing. Alexander really founded none other than Johann Bayer. You never heard of Johann Bayer?
No.
My God, boy. He's probably the greatest man in history. And you don't know him? Oh,
Nope.
How are things coming? Bayer was my pupil. My pupil. Yes, I do take pride in that. Is it so wrong?
No. Alright, I gotta continue. I'll be back with that note.
Back on the level editing was an interesting experience to say the least. I started with the room with the door leading to level 22 and made my way up from there. I managed to build a reasonable base in a bit over a week's time. It took a bit long, having into account that not all models needed for the level were available at the time I started working on it, and that, blaming my inexperience in level building, I had to remake some parts a lot of times, like the room I started with. It was Marcus who took the level from where I left it, and I must say he did an awesome job. I'm not sure how much of my original work still stands in there, but the final version looks really sweet. I didn't get more level creation assignments after this one, possibly because I am actually more productive in other kinds of tasks, but I'm happy I had the chance to try.
Nice. Nothing in here. We'll keep that open just in case if I need to hide or something. Nothing in this torture room. I think that goes to another place. Hello? Who is this? How are you doing, man? Oh, what is this? Yo, can I feed that to that one guy? Yo, I would love to feed that to that guy that we found. First I gotta look in these torture rooms and I'm gonna go feed it to him. What is this?
I know this. I've been here already. I know this taste. A taste of Damascus rose obfuscating the truth in a dim haze. They may sweep the traces from my memory, but my body remembers. These cuts speak volumes, even though my mind remains silent. They'll be back.
In your box.
They will be back.
Okay. Okay. Anyways. What was that? Anyways, let's go feed this to the What just happened? so confused. Anyways.
Ah, you again. I found
Yes.
a Mithraeum once. One which had not been plundered. Do you know Mithraeum?
No.
I suppose it is an old thing, building temples out of caverns. The dark walls being the universe, and inside are its followers. Humans, watching the sky slowly turn. But the followers do have one thing to allow them a real sense of connection, creation. The orbs.
What? You need this glass jar? This? Okay, so he doesn't need that piece of meat. But we will need that piece of meat for something. So let's go through this way. Castle. It had gone too far. The man was suffocating, and as he could no longer breathe properly between the lashes displeased, he started to look for the Damascus rose oil. What? Anyways, let's go ahead and put that up before we use all of that.
In this level, it is easily done to not see the whole level. If you have all the orb pieces when coming here, you will get captured at the start and will not get a chance to see the rest of the level. There is a whole area to the east consisting of 2 very detailed rooms, so if you end up being captured on your first visit, make sure to come visit again.
Okay, so don't get captured. What is that? None of the planes are blue. Okay. Okay, it won't budge. Okay, no, I hear that.
Just a little further.
It's like Orpheus descending into the underworld.
Are you hiding something?
What do you mean?
Never
I
mind.
saw that.
Your intuition is remarkable.
I'm not sure I'm following.
It doesn't matter. It's just a myth after all.
Yeah. Whoa. Okay, what is this? It has a smooth... Okay, so I'm pretty sure that's where I gotta put the orb. Let me make sure. Pedestal on the channel has a this dispersion that could fit an orb. Yeah. Whoa! Ow! Okay. A mystical barrier blocks a passage in the channel. So we gotta get rid of that. Alright, I'm gonna look for the monster. Because I know he's gotta be somewhere. Okay. Is that him? No, that's just the Going to the door. What is this?
The Torture Chancel was an interesting level. It made a clear break from all the claustrophobic tunnels that make up the majority of our levels. It also presented a challenge since we had to fill that space with interesting pieces and still be able to run it on older computers. The idea of the level is to give the player a sense of what is to come, and to give them a feeling that maybe all this was here, even before Alexander built this castle. As a contrast to the mystic shrines, we have an electric barrier in the back of the level. The idea and design of this bit is an homage to the movie Event Horizon.
Okay. Let's go on. What is this? That's something, hold on. No. Anyways. Hey! Those are statues. What is this? Something tells me that that's gonna trigger the monster over here. Hold on. Shatter orb, y'all can read that if y'all want it. Okay. Gave y'all time to pause that. Oh, yes. Do I use it over here? No? Heck, do I use it? Okay. Once again, I'm gonna look for the monster real quickly. What else? Is that it? No, that's just a pillar. Alright. I think we... Okay. I think we are free to go over here. I'm just trying to make sure, though. Why did that scare me? Anyways. Let's go.
August 1839. Banishment ritual is taking longer than expected, and we have to do what is needed. I spend my time helping out the prisoners. Being around these degenerates makes me ill. None of them even tries to face their punishment with any kind of dignity. They taunt me with their lies of innocence and their cowardly pleas of mercy. What can make a man fall so far from the grace of a civilized existence? They are all wicked men, and I remind myself of it constantly. Still, I am thankful for God sending these monsters our way, as they will serve as the instruments of my salvation. I try to study the different tools in the torture chamber and learn how to use them effectively. Last time was messy, and the effect suffered from my inexperience. When the next warding is to be performed, I shall be ready.
Okay. What is that? That's like a picture or something. Tinderbox. Yes, please. Bucket of tar. Ooh, something tells me some glowy down here. Alright, well. Okay, no monster.
Is this guilt I'm witnessing, Daniel? If so, blame yourself. You started this. You sent me that letter asking for help, and this is how you repay me? How dare you?
Shut up. Time to focus. Something died inside of him that day. Watching that man slip away was more than his mind was willing to handle. Yeah, sorry about this. This is lonely.
These cells are meant to hold prisoners who are under treatment. The people you send for will end up here. Remember that the confinement itself works as a preamble to the torture, and you should pace yourself. Don't take anyone before they are ready.
Understood.
Sounds from the torture chambers are shuttled in through those pipes in the ceiling. Manage your victims well, and let one prisoner's pain instill terror in his cellmate.
Anyways.
How are things coming? Not
Good.
many orbs are left. They sometimes consume themselves, or break, then used by an uninitiated.
Do I have to?
I was lucky. The orb I found spared my life and returned to where I found it. I know because Alexander took it and brought it to Brightenberg.
Please don't tell me you have to. Okay, thank God.
I was a brave man. And dared to proceed that I did not. He unearthed a number of cavern temples and gathered a whole collection of orbs. But, unlike every other finder since the fall of when I connected with the orbs, he used them and was able to travel far and wide, beyond the world itself.
Alright, cool. Looks like I have to go over here. Such filth, he thought. Good men can safely cheer their picture, as they are nothing but a burden to mankind. They shall not be missed. Ugh, sorry. Am I missing something? I think I'm missing something. I don't know. Alright. One second. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to end the stream soon here. Just let me figure out something here. Can I move that carpet? Yes, I can. There's no point to it. Well, looks like that's all I'm gonna have for this stream, guys. So I guess that's all I can have. But you know, if you enjoyed, please click that like button. It helps out a lot. And if you're new to this channel, please subscribe. And click that little bell. It helps out a lot. But anyways, I thank y'all for your time. And as always, have a nice night. Goodbye.